So in the previous video we have discussed what is the project initiation and what are the different steps involved in this. These are the steps what you can see on your screen. Out of these 5 steps, first we will discuss about the first ever step, that is a development of business case. What is a business case? That is a question here. Suppose assume that you want to start one project, and if you are applying for a loan in a bank, you need to give a proposal to the bank. On the basis of proposal, they will sanction your funding, that is a loan and all these things. And that you can propose as a project manager in front of the organization. Later, the funding can be planned. Means the investor will always go through this business proposals. So the business case is a preliminary project proposal which is submitted to the company for consideration. So this is the proposal of our project. So kindly accept it. So that is what is the proposal given to the company. So once the proposal is accepted by the company, then only the remaining steps will be carried out. So this development of business case will help the company to identify, say, what this business case will have. First one is to identify the detailed benefits. Second one is a cost of a solution, means the cost of a project. So these are the two important things what every company will be looking or will be interested in. And these things are recommended for the company. So this particular business case or a business proposal will give, actually that will give a confidence, or if that gives a confidence to the company that its solutions, whatever the solutions recommended can be achieved, the company may accept the proposal. The rate of return on investment is one of the very important factor. So how this rate of interest is compared or computed or recommended? For that, some of the some of the recommended cases are given below, and just this can be pointed out instead of detailed explanation. So in this I have kept little more than what is required for exam point of view. So here there are totally 6 recommendations are there. How you can propose the rate of or how you can propose the return on investment. Now this 6 recommendation for rate of returns on investment will be the research. First one will be the research of the business problem and what are the different opportunities. Second one will be identify the alternative solutions available. Third will be quantifying the benefits and the cost of each solution. Fourth one is recommended preferred solutions to the company, means any other recommendations on based on the benefits. Identifying the risk. See, as I said, risk factor is evaluated in every stage. Next is presenting the solution and funding approval. So these are the 6 steps are considered in the initial stages. So if any company supports, means some research work can be assigned or can be given by the, or even the business problem can be further studied. Some documentation can be made through research in the business problem, and new opportunities could be identified. Sometime what happens, the proposed solution, if certain solution is proposed and it is not accepted, sometime it is possible. So alternate solution also should be available. Now to fulfill the objective of project, there may be more than one alternative availabilities. Suppose if it is not accepted, some other alternative should be there. So this is how the recommendation should be done, and return on investment should be shown in the case. Now, if you talk about identifying the alternative solutions available, the capacity of the company may be increased by using one or more following alternatives, such as setting up additional plants, maybe some alternative for a project, allowing overtime, then subcontracting, carrying inventory. These are all the factors could be the alternative solutions for our project, which can be proposed. Next is quantifying the benefits and cost of each solution. Quantifying means uh, it's regarding the cost benefits, and these can be proposed with the alternatives and also can be with the associated benefits, and the cost can be quantified, means how much cost will be there, what could be the benefit. This can be quantified and displayed into our proposal. Next is recommend a preferred solution to the company, that is based on the benefit and the cost. So once we get a idea about a benefit and cost, or once we propose the idea about a benefit and cost, the most desirable or a viable alternative solution is a solution, and an alternative thing is solution and recommendation to the company. Means what are the solutions, what how it can be done, so those can be recommended to the company. Next is identifying the risks and issues. So when there will be a solution, when the implementation of the solution is done, when you recommend certain alternatives, there may be certain risks. Sometimes what happens, we try to solve one risk and creates one more risk or one more problem, and that can happen when we are implementing the solution. And if that is not identified in the preliminary stages, it can lead to some disaster. So identifying the risk in the initial stages is one of the very important factor in the project. Next is present the solution for finding the approval. So whatever the steps we have discussed in the previous, that is the 5 steps what we have discussed, we need to prepare one report, a proposal report, and it should be presented in front of the company or a bank or wherever, from wherever you are expecting the funding. So this is how the first step, that is the development of business case, is done in the project initiation, or what we call the project definition. Thank you for watching this video.